Hey, morning guys. I just wanted to give you guys an update on the timing cover removal and replacement. The reason I had put you guys on a hold is because I ordered the parts. I did get them in this morning. To my surprise, there are some updates. They've been revised. Some minor little things changed on the covers. So because of that, there's additional work required. I do have to replace both front and rear covers. Like I said, they've been revised, and you have a couple of extra bolts, extra little parts that have to be added onto the covers because they've been revised and changed. Why? Don't ask me. That's international thing. Well, let me show you what else we have to do before we can continue working on this unit, or repairing this unit, sorry. Well, we had gotten this far. This is where we left off in the last video. Because of the changes, now we have to remove all the sprockets. Camshaft's got to come out. In order for that to come out, valve covers got to come off. Got to pull the oil rail, the rockers, pull the push rods, pull the lifters from the block outward to allow that camshaft to slide free. High pressure oil pump's got to come off. Basically, there's a couple of water hoses in the back of that, some couplings, a few bolts here and there, and pry that cover off. Let me go show you the updates they've done to the new set of covers that is making me, or now I have to change both of them. I can't just do the front. Let me show you why. There's been quite a few changes to the covers. As you can see, aluminum piece seems to be the same, with the exception of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 new bolts with seals. Our old back cover doesn't have the area where to screw those onto, or basically we can't use that cover. We would have to replace the back cover that's been manufactured with areas for the 4 new bolts and pads to where the seals are going to actually stop oil and water from leaking out. Kit came with new bolts, hardware. They also add the instructions as to why and how. I'll see if I can record those and take a picture of the schematic they sent. I still have to go through it real quick, see if I can make some sense of the new hardware that was added to the new covers. But heck, I guess, it is what it is. We just got to get it done, dude. I'm going to go ahead and start taking it apart today. How far am I going to get on it? I'm not sure. Well guys, we got to remove the doghouse. That's from the inside of the bus. I need access to the rear of the engine. Can't remove the valve cover from the front. You got to take this little doghouse out. Let me show you. This here is what we call the doghouse. It's basically just an inside engine cover. Let me go ahead and take this off so I can expose the engine from the backside and continue disassembly. Now remember guys, we had to remove the doghouse to be able to get to that valve cover. This water inlet bracket and some bolts for crankcase breather that are behind these hoses here. Well, let's go ahead and get to it. Well guys, we're gonna call it a wrap on the timing cover here. We'll just start back on it tomorrow. I could get a puller and pull that timing gear off the camshaft and take the timing cover that way instead of dismantling the top part of the engine. But I mean, just for show and tell, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and take the cover off, rip all oil rail, rockers, push rods, and I'm gonna go ahead and rip the head off. That way you guys can see what piston, well, we can look at what the pistons look like. This one was done a little over a year ago. I'm just curious to see what the inside's gonna look like. And yeah, we are gonna have to replace a head gasket on there, new head bolts, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that just so you guys can see what the inside of an engine looks like. And I mean, it'll just give us something to do here. And hopefully, I've never pulled a cam sprocket off a camshaft, so I don't want this to be the first time, and I don't want to make a mistake and, you know, mess something else up. So I'm gonna go ahead and go the long route, and hopefully everything goes okay, and the unit will be back and running in a few days. Give it a week. I guess we'll go ahead and start on that one tomorrow. I'm just gonna start tearing everything apart, remove the head, and then we'll go from there. I mean, hopefully tomorrow you'll get to see the full disassembly of it, and if we're in luck, I might even get to start putting some of it back together. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Laters.